Hvordan fikser du en bil med gift? Hva gir du det til Geir Skau? Bakhjulsdrift eller bakhjulstrekk?
Hør på denne episoden her med han Kasen der, karen der.
Hey, I'm Ernie Negan from the fully improvised comedy podcast Hello from the Magic Tavern. I'm here with my co-hosts, Chuck the Talking Badger, Bing Bong, and Usador the Wizard.
I greet thee, listeners.
Look, I'm trapped in the magical land of Foon, so I started a podcast interviewing elves and unicorns and other weirdos. We have great guests like Felicia Day, Jason Mantzoukas, Brennan Lee Mulligan, Amy Mann, and so many more. Oh, and I think one time we interviewed a sentient shoe.
Not to mention the evil we've had to interview. How I hate evil.
Join us as we bar crawl across the magical land of Foon,
Looking for adventure.
getting caught up in escapades. Hello from the Magic Tavern is available right now on your favorite podcast app and ad-free and with lots of bonus content on Patreon. Subscribe to Hello from the Magic Tavern today.
You have all survived the morning assault on the Lucky Strike, though your confidence has been shaken. With a desperate shield throw, Brother Solomon ensured that every invader was sucked out an airlock into the cold void of space, and then you all began trying to solve the mystery of what had happened and how deep the corruption ran. You discovered that Avarice, his bifurcated brain, seems to have allowed these boarders to find and board the ship. Damien was unsure. Solomon doesn't really understand what bifurcation means. And Morgan, you've been trying to figure out exactly what secured items could be at risk. This investigation continues for all of you. Morgan, you are looking at some files, I believe, to try to figure out if there was anything additional that was lost. What was it specifically? You have Romeo with you, so you've collected him. You have the photographs, but you couldn't find anything else. Is there anything left in your digital footprint search of interest to you?
I think now that she's gone through all of that, the next question is to talk to Closet about what went down. So
Okay.
she will go to Closet's area to talk to him.
And you find Avarice and Talos Iva waiting outside. Talos, you see, goes, oh, hey, so I'm not allowed in or I'll be deactivated, but I can't scan his brain if I can't use the brain scanner.
Yes. That makes sense. Wait here. She will knock or like keypad or whatever,
Yeah,
however you get in there.
You hear a voice come through that just says, only you can enter. Talos, if you try this, I will deactivate you. Okay, buddy. The door opens.
Yeah. And she'll walk through and wait for the door to close.
Closes. You can see damage to the walls. Some of the equipment is sparking where it has been damaged. None of the large systems, none of the things that you'd see that you would think of as critical, like the Resuscitrix is untouched and unencumbered. Closet is just currently disassembling the gun servitor for parts.
Okay.
Don't know which part of this could be trapped, so I'm just taking the whole thing apart.
Perfect. Thank you for all of your assistance with that.
A second thank you. Meaningful.
You're doing good work. I have questions about Avarice's access to the ship systems. I'm assuming that I have the highest level clearance. Is that true or not?
Correct.
Can we put something in place so that Avarice will not be able to, say, allow another ship to board us in the future without my saying it is all right?
How would you wish to do that?
Make it so that his actions have to be cleared by me while I'm on the ship.
So he has no access to comms or information or internal processing?
Only things that will make this ship accessible to another ship in the same way.
That would be any new spheric or digital link, theoretically.
It's that complicated then.
Yes.
I see. Talos Iva wants to scan Everest's brain with your
Hello, Rachel.
stuff. Hello!
No.
Would you be able to scan his brain
Yes.
without injuring him?
I believe so.
Or follow, I
Scan
guess.
Everest.
Finish the disassembly of this servitor, then scan Avarice.
Correct.
Then am I cutting off his access to information and communications? Or not?
Yeah, today
also,
is the day when
he
they,
sort of runs the operations on the ship,
team
especially when you're not here. So it's
development
just-
team of octowow will
I
try to
think
release
back to you.
patch 1.18 once again.
Do we have reason
I'm
to
not sure
distrust
when they are going to do it,
I'm not sure yet.
but
We
hopefully,
have to do that scan.
Why am I doing
hopefully
this?
it will not be a failure.
We'll see if
Again.
information has been tampered with in any way since the beginning of our mission.
There have been no life forms on this ship other than permitted beings, with the exception of the last hour.
Right, so he hasn't been in contact with anyone. There isn't any way that some sort of digital interference could mess
I'm
with
now
us.
driving to my colleague and I will get some
Flash brain.
sourdough from him so I can try to make
It's not my area of specialty.
bread
You're asking if
and
someone could have
other
messed with his flesh brain and made the
flour
bifurcation
thingies.
different.
Yes.
Not that I'm aware of. I will do a scan.
Thank you.
If you distrust him, do you distrust our mission?
I trust Valentine, and if this is the way he wished things to go forward, then our mission is the mission.
That is a non-answer. I require a direct answer to the question asked.
I trust this mission. I'm just trying to see if there are any holes in the situation at large.
I will check his brain for holes.
Thank you. We're gonna leave.
And as you leave, he goes, Avarice in, Talos, leave. Oh, okay, I guess. Didn't you want me to do the brain scan?
Morgan will put her hand on Telesargo's head because he's so short. She can just kind of.
Oh, that's nice.
You can come with me. We will find other tasks for you.
Oh, what are we gonna do?
I don't know yet.
Oh, we get to look for tasks together. Okay, buddy. Off you go down the hall. And the camera pans across the ship to where Damien and Solomon are checking the judge's quarters. As you approach, the door itself is unlocked. It's available for you to pull it open. I don't know your strategy, if you're talking about anything before you go in, if you're just going in. I haven't seen you two in investigation mode together before. Our two boy detectives. The hardly investigator boys. Oh, no. Toy gang.
When I pitched this idea, I thought this should.
How are you doing,
And now,
Rachel?
As soon as you say that in that tone, you think we're going stupid.
No, it's going to be great. You as Josh are majestic, and you as Solomon are the most confident, thoughtless man I know.
Yeah, I know.
So what do you say as you approach the room, Solomon? What about me, Ryan? I love you, Tyler.
Oh, that's nice.
Damien's probably going to hate this no matter what we're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, Solomon does not have any training in gathering information of this way. He is led exclusively by, like you were saying, like an unflinching confidence in his ability to complete the mission. But as he has learned and continues to learn hard lessons, is that you need to be careful and you need to be pragmatic and you need to be thorough. So as I think he'll be going down and talking to Damien, I think that would be a lot of the preamble to this thing. It's like we have to be very careful as we investigate the judge's quarters. We must not disturb the scene. We have to go in and look for even the smallest shred of information or detail that might give us an inkling of what happened to the judge, who took him, where he is now. Do you think you could do that? Excellent. I'll be honest, this is not my forte, but I'm relying on your keen eye and sense of detail to get us through this.
Well, I do have some experience conducting investigations.
That's what I like to hear. Come, show me. Let me learn.
And Damien will step into the judge's room using his experience of looking for evidence of heretics, which is to say, assuming everyone's a heretic and finding the evidence that fits that, and then persecuting them. That has to be kind of what you're taught as a witch hunter, is to suspect everyone. And absolutely, yeah, right. So I don't think it's a conscious thing of this is how I do it. It's like I am coming into this with my own assumptions, and I'm looking for evidence to back those assumptions up, which is that the judge was taken by the people out in the hallway, so he's just looking for signs of a struggle. Because the judge leaving with them and the judge being taken are two very different scenarios. So he's looking for signs of the judge trying to defend himself and signs of a struggle. That's what he's looking for.
Fantastic. Can you roll me an investigation, and I will give you advantage because you are being helped by Solomon, who is learning but asking questions.
Also, just as a quick interjection, can we say we put some clothes on before this would then make...
No.
Well, did you?
Absolutely not.
Did you stop from your investigation to go take 5 minutes to put an outfit on? Is Solomon
5
shy?
minutes? No, I just thought we would, protect your... We don't want to contaminate the crime scene. I'm wearing underwear that's dripping, drenched in my own blood.
We can't spare the minutes to put on the armor and all that, right? So we're just the two of us with blankies over our shoulders.
I thought
with our bed sheets
even a
draped over
modesty
us.
blanket might be nice.
Well, here's the question. Does Solomon find being in his underwear immodest?
I'm not necessarily concerned about modesty. I think at this point, it's like he's been cut open repeatedly. So I think the one little pair of underwear.
Well, then I think you should voice it to Damien, because if this thought came to you right now, it came to Solomon right now. He's stepping into the crime scene and you realize that you're covered in blood.
Before. But Damien, should we be concerned about our state of dress and health? Should we cover ourselves to avoid adding extra DNA to the scene?
DNA.
What, is that a 40K thing?
I mean, DNA exists. I don't know if we don't know what the fuck's in his Bible. I'm fine with that.
Right? I don't
Explain to what DNA
Have you ever seen CSI?
DNA. CSI.
The blood, like if we can find clues, I don't want to add any of our own, leavings. Just here, is there like a linen closet somewhere
In the judge's room?
No, in the hall. Like, is there like a?
You're right beside your space. They're the four different hallways, so you can just go to your bunk. Yes.
We'll go back into the bunk and I'll grab like bed sheets and like we can fashion like a toga or something.
Great. So you pull sheets off of your bunk and Damien's bunk and bring it back a sheet.
All right, let's get dressed then.
I like the way you think. Check this out. And he's fashioning the bed sheet into a toga. Into himself, just like covering his like drenched undies.
and Damien's like taking his like witch hunter coat like off a hook on the wall, just putting it over and like actually like closing it. Nobody wears it over when he's closing it, so that he's covered up his legs and stuff like that.
That's a good look.
It's a look.
That's why I said it.
Enough of this.
Oh, come on, let's go then. I like your drive.
Damien like doesn't like how like
It's a cool
Solomon's
voice.
like pivoting every time Damien's like stop that, and Solomon's like, you're right. You're like, no, you should feel bad. I'm admonishing you. It's like not sticking. Solomon being like, great, let's keep going. He's like, no, that was my point.
Yeah, I want to keep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't tell me what I want to do.
See, look, no blood. Everything's contained.
And this again is sort of going against like Damien's investigation philosophy of like the assumption of like our blood contaminating isn't even like a thing to him. Like we can bleed all over this stuff. It's our blood. I know that. I don't care, kind of thing. But he's fine to proceed now, and we'll take a look. Are you looking for an investigation?
Investigation. You will get advantage because Solomon has helped. Solomon remembers back on Promethea, sometimes there are issues with corn or there are industrial accidents. So CSI are the corn scene investigators, where they go to make sure that whatever's happening is not repeatable, to make sure that there are no threats on Promethea. But it's very important that things do not get mixed up. Again, it's this interesting high-tech, low-tech environment that he has his experiences within. And it's very important to find out who was injured, if somebody's disappeared, who else could be there, and not contaminate scenes, because you're contaminating corn, which, like Oramite, are the tears of the Emperor.
So now I'm writing down corn scene investigations.
Well, you don't know that, Damien. That's just Solomon.
I will explain the concept.
Just rambling. Absolutely.
Will learning
This
about
reminds
corn
me
scene
of
investigation.
Promethea. Oh, there would be accidents in the corn mill. Those people would get destroyed. And there I'd be.
There I'd be changing my clothes.
Changing my toga to cover my
roll for this investigation?
Investigation with advantage. 13 on the die. Plus 0. I'm an accomplished investigator.
You are?
Okay.
13.
So the first thing you notice is that the judge does not have a Ministorum Bible, which is a sign of heresy.
Hei sann. Ja. Da tror jeg det hadde blitt gæren å si det hele tiden. Blitt kjedelig arbeid, tror jeg. Ja. Ja, jeg skal bare si at du da... Ja. Åja. Ja, men du kan bare ta... Åja. Apple Maps da. Ok. Hvilket bygg var da? Greveråsen 1. Greveråsen 1. Vinterbro. Hva er adressen der da? Nesterrassen... Nei. Neseterrassen... Ja, der er det der jeg bytta... Nei, vent da. Ja, for det var vel ikke mer der, var det da? Tror jeg. Jo, jeg testet jo... Jeg mener jeg testet, for det var i garasjen. Ja. 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 Jeg pleier å ta bilde av gangtesten, og så legge til... Nei, jeg legger det inn i share folder. Ja, share folder, ja. 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 Ja, det er ikke krise. Nei. Ja, han bor i nærheten. Det vet jeg ikke. Kanskje? Nei, det er jo steinkast unna hverandre, de der. Sprettert. Ja. Ja, jeg er på parkeringsplassen nå. Så jeg kan